Today I'm repotting my Portulacaria afra bonsai. My Dwarf Jade Bonsai has been in this pot for 3 years, and since the restyle I'd like to try a smaller container. During the first repot I left some of the nursery soil in place. It's broken down into dust which hampers drainage. The ideal time to repot Portulacaria afra bonsai is in summer. Luckily, I can recreate the ideal conditions for recovery using my grow tent and light from Mars Hydro. I'm using my chopstick to dislodge the old soil. Because of the succulent nature of the species, my grip and action is very gentle. After slicing the dense, matted roots away, I prune any torn roots to ensure quick healing and reduce the risk of rot. I leave the roots and soil intact where there is no matting or disintegrated soil. Now to select a pot. The tree is a little bit overgrown at the moment, but I still think that the current pot is too wide since the tree was restyled. I've picked out a selection that are potentially suitable. The rectangle is a good size and shape, but it's pretty low quality and boring. I loved the aesthetic of the blue-green oval, but I think it's just too shallow. I feel like the grey/brown oval being slightly deeper is a good compromise between the two. And the glaze is a lot nicer in the flesh, I must admit. There's an almost metallic, iridescent quality to some of the blue-grey areas. But I still don't think this is the final pot, it's just the best one I've got at this time. I need to tweak the planting angle ever so slightly. I need the tree to be central in the pot and with the main trunk just ever so slightly off vertical. And I also want to lean the apex back just a touch. It's coming a little bit too far forward. Leaning forward is perfect, but you can go too far. I always secure the tree to the pot using wire. A wobbly trunk is the enemy of rapid root establishment. The slightest wiggle can snap fine roots and root hairs. I always try to hide the wires at this stage of development. It spoils the aesthetic if we can see how the sausage is made. Using my chopstick technique, I ensure soil fills any spaces between or under the existing roots. If there are air spaces, roots will not occupy the space, and roots may suffer. Now, because the root system is a lot deeper than the pot, I'm going to contour the soil. Strands of sphagnum moss act as like a framework or a mesh for the soil particles. Without the moss reinforcement, the mounded substrate will wash away when it's watered. Having removed a couple of thicker roots, aftercare is going to be super important. I'll keep the tree warm and I won't water it for a couple of weeks to give the wounds a chance to dry, reducing risk of rot. When the tree is growing again, I'll carry out another round of styling work to keep the branch structure moving forward. It's a bit scruffy at the moment. When I see signs of new growth, I'll start fertilising again as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.